Hey guys, what is up? It's Mercy here. I'm just going to be setting up this Hackintosh that I have here. So I'm going to start with the Gigabyte H61 MHD2. Let's just open this up. Got a few reminders. Looks like they give two blue SATA cables, so that's pretty nice. That's for like hard drives and stuff like that. So we have the motherboard right here. Just going to be placing right about here. Just going to close the box. It's always good to put the motherboard on top of the box just to reduce the amount of static it has with it. So let's just carefully take the tape off of this. I really don't want to lay it upside down, but don't really have a choice. Alright, here we go. Take this out nice and slow. Alright. I'll just throw that over there. Alright, so if you look over here, this motherboard, it's really not big at all, but it definitely gets the job done. Able to put 2 sticks of RAM, 1 video card, 4 SATA cables. It's definitely gonna do. So, yeah. So this is the motherboard. Let's open up the processor here, Celeron. Alright. I'm going to keep all the boxes. I like keeping all the boxes. So, that's that. Let's open up this. This is the CPU fan. Ooh, didn't mean to do that. Then we have the processor. Right about here. So, definitely a beauty. Definitely a beauty. Alright. Let's just take off this. Alright, now we're gonna take out this CPU. So, let's just very carefully take it out. I'm gonna show you guys. You want to make sure that you don't touch any of those little gold things. So that's what it looks like. You can't really see it because of the light. Okay, there you go. Basically just says the type of processor that is. But if you look really closely, bottom left-hand corner, you'll see that little gold arrow that basically shows you where to put it. So if you look around here, where the hell is it? Alright, I guess this motherboard doesn't really have an arrow, but another way that you could tell which way to put it in is these two notches on right up here and right there. If you look closely, you can see on the motherboard that there are 2 notches. So what you want to do is you want to very carefully just place it in there. I mean, once it's in, it's in. So then you just want to close it in and just push it down. It's going to be a little bit of force, so Alright, so now we're going to install the CPU fan. So basically this is just one that came from Intel, and it already has thermopaste applied to it, and that's basically, I guess you could say, like a type of glue that'll glue the fan to the CPU, and it basically keeps it cool, because if the fan isn't cool, then it's gonna just overheat. I mean, it's pretty crazy. So let me just pull out this cord that's underneath it. And alright, so what you want to do is just make sure that it's aligned, and you'll see four little holes, and that is correspondent to these little pins. So you just want to kind of hover it up. It doesn't have to be totally perfect, but yeah, so you want to basically, the easiest way to figure out which way to put it is where your CPU fan, what is it called? Little prong is. So mine is right about here. So, I mean, I could just keep it here. It's not that big of a deal. And what you want to do is you want to just press until you hear a click. I'll let you listen to it. I mean, it's a pretty strong click, but so, and then you want to do it from the opposite side. So there you go. That's that click. So that click. There you go, that was that click. Okay, so everything's connected, and then all you have to do is just hook this, hook it into the CPU fan, but I'm gonna wait until last to do that. So now we're gonna open up this 8 gigabytes of RAM. It's just opens this up. Fury HyperX. I really like the red on it. I probably should have gone with blue, but blue, for the blue metal, for some reason it was like $10 more. So I mean, it's kind of weird that's the only red thing, but I mean, it's fine. I also have blue LEDs that I can put in it. So what you want to look for here is right there, right here, let me try and get that. Right there, you'll see DR31. So that means that the top one is the first one. So if you have only one stick of RAM, then you want to put it in the first slot. So, and then you want to place it by how big the, like you see how this one is smaller and this one is bigger. That's how you want to just align it up here. So you basically just want to gently place both of them in. And then when they can't go any farther, you just want to maybe apply a little bit of force, and then just click both of them in, and then there you go. Now the RAM is set up. It looks really nice. Eventually, I'm gonna end up getting another 8 gig, so I'll have 16 gigabyte of RAM. So yeah, it's basically it. Now I'm gonna install my video card, which will go right here. So bringing you guys the second part of this build. I have the GeForce GT 610, and I also bought a 250 gigabyte WD hard drive. I decided to go with 250 gigabytes because one, it's pretty cheap, and two, I already have 2 terabyte external hard drives. So I mean, it's not really that big of a deal. So yeah, so let's just get started. I'm going to be installing the GeForce GT10, and it actually has 1 gigabyte of memory, so this graphics card is definitely going to be good enough to run Sony Vegas and all that other stuff, like editing softwares, maybe even some Minecraft, you know, just simple things. I'm not trying to go, you know, overboard with all of the video cards and stuff like that, so alright guys, well I just finished installing my blue LED Coolmaster fan and my motherboard that has everything in it. I put all the screws in it, so it's all nice and secure. I think you could see that, you know, all the ports. So now we're going to be installing this video card. So what you want to do is this little slot is for the video card, and you want to make sure that right at the end there's like a little part where there is no more chips, so you want to just put it right there and it'll align. So it's just, let me just make sure. Okay. Alright, now you want to just apply a little bit of pressure. Make sure that the clips are fucking open first. Alright. Alright guys, I just got finished installing my 250 gigabyte WD hard drive. So now what I'm going to do is take the SATA cables, hook up the SATA cable from my motherboard to my hard drive. And then I'm going to take all my power supply cords, hook it up to the hard drive, hook it up to the motherboard, the video card, and yeah, that's basically it. So when I'm done with all this, we're gonna see if it turns on, and let's hope for the best. Alright guys, so I just finished connecting all the wires. I plugged in the system fan. I basically hooked up everything, so let's start this and see if it works. This is going to be our first start. So, just Alright. Well, looks like everything's working then. That's really sweet. Got my nice little red LED fan. Everything looks like it's working. I like it. Even the video card fan, if you can see that, is spinning. And I hooked up a HDMI to it. So, yep. Seems like everything is working. Sweet. Alright, well, this has, I mean, all I need to do now is just install the software and it's done. So, yeah, this has been the Hackintosh build video. So, thank you very much, guys, for watching. Stay tuned for more content. I'm going to be posting mini Taj 2 soon, so look forward to that. Subscribe, like, share this video with your friends. Nothing too major here, but it's definitely pretty cool to watch. So, talk to you guys later. It's Mercy.